Cool. So, cool thing I just found out, Lance has a job interview for Marvel Comics. I really hope he gets it. Um, I'm under the impression they pay well. I know they have good business benefits. I know they got bought by Disney, which means better benefits and more transfer stuff. So, a lot of great stuff there. Plus, it'd be really cool to have a friend who worked for Marvel. I don't know, especially if I could visit him while I worked. Eventually, I would like to try and go up there for New Year's. Um, on another really cool note, um, I've been toying with my thoughts on the Apple Education event. And I know that was sometime last week, but it brings about many changes. Like the whole iBooks author, it's the only thing that's kind of controversial about it is you can, if you make something with that, you have to only publish it to like with Apple, like your multimedia book. If you just make a normal book, like with Pages, which is our version of Word, um, you can actually publish to what's called ebook 2, which is just a different format, and it would allow you to go ahead and have you can still make an ebook. And as far as it being interactive, not 100% as far as being interactive, but still pretty interactive. Um, so some people are upset about that, and I kind of get that because right now you can't view those on a Mac or a PC. They're only viewable on an iPod Touch, iPhone, or iPad, which means you've got to purchase those products to read the book. And if universities and lower ed things like high schools and whatnot start doing all their books to where they're ebooks, then you've got to have an iPad to do it, which means a ton of business for Apple, which is great. But then at the same time, it's kind of don't like that. And I'm hoping that they make more of a universal format, so that way if I make a book, then it can go on any whatever I want to do. Then at the same time, to be fair, the app is completely free. So as far as getting stuff from a free app, you can't really complain because it's a pretty functional app. It's beautiful. Seems like it's working fine. Really easy to use. Works with Keynote. Throw your movies, your pictures in there, like your PowerPoints, any of that stuff. Um, so it's really cool, and you can just publish books right away, and it's going to do numbers for cooking books. It's going to change that. Um, that being said, I mean, as far as other stuff, I just don't know if I like the idea of it being only to this. But then again, it's free, so I'll kind of shut up about that. The other big change that came from it that I'm just still dealing with is iTunes U. That's been around for a while, but as far as really beefing it up, as far as the content, the videos out there, the documents to go with it, all this great stuff, and it's really changed things. So between all that, you just have some great ways to learn stuff, and it's all completely free, which I don't understand why iTunes U is completely free, other than just to say, oh, I want to teach things, or I want to, learn this and that. But then again, it's all free, so it just seems weird to me. But as far as the fact that you don't pay for it, but you don't get any kind of class credits or a degree, but then again, you get the knowledge. So it's kind of a catch-22 either way. But just really cool, and it's just a great way to learn some stuff. Like I've got a bunch of stuff to really learn some pro video stuff and some more of the Final Cut and editing and techniques and this and that. And the same thing with Adobe stuff and some more Photoshop because I'm still getting used to that. Other things beyond that, it's just really a cool idea. Plus, again, I really recommend looking at podcasts. You can learn so much from them, and they can really just be entertaining, to be frank. There's a lot of great stuff out there. All that's free. Podcasts, iTunes U, you can get all that for free, and you can really go back and learn stuff, and some of it's for entertaining. Like you can get, it's not just tech stuff. Like I've got a philosophy series, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's talking about death. I just think it's really interesting. So you can really get all of that and go further from there. But anyway, it's just my thoughts on the thing. I really advise anyone to look at it and kind of check it out. You can see a lot of great stuff there, which is completely free. But otherwise, just kind of check it out and go further from there. Cool. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do another tutorial thing later tonight or maybe tomorrow. So if you have any thoughts, anything you want me to kind of go over, go ahead and leave it in the comments on this video, and I'll go ahead and do the best I can to make something over that. Later.